I originally read things from down in the Dirt magazine collection book, The Light in the Sky, but I also have the cc&d September through December 2017 collection book, and it's called Language of Untamed Spirit. I like this. You know, people think I'm crazy when I find weird photos and like, what are you doing photographing stone or lights?
Is that stone?
No,
lights.
these were lights. I mean, this was the back. This was the back of a car on a rainy day. This was. I just thought these lights were really, really cool at this lounge in Visakhapatnam in India. And so so I'm like, I'm just going to photograph this because it just, and with the title like Language of Untamed Spirit, it seemed like a cool title for it.
I agree.
It's right. I'm such a goofball. I have no idea what's in this.
We'll soon find out.
We will soon find out. Thank you. This is a poem called Years, Centuries, Eons. Scouring the land, searching for meaning, I traversed the rocks to see the innate beauty of how this earth came together. Discovering this rocky terrain, caressing smooth lava beds, studying the variations of color in the rainforest bamboo stalks has touched my soul deeply. Years, centuries, eons have shifted the plates beneath us. When I left the plains near Chicago, I traversed the Appalachians, then skydove over the Grand Tetons. But waiting to visit some places till it wasn't tourist season was the smartest way to go, because that way no one was nearby when I walked along the ridges of the Grand Canyon, screamed into the caverns to nothing before I climbed into the orange depths of Bryce Canyon, a rocky range that's eternally a vibrant sunset. Walked miles off beaten paths at Arches National Park, where I could see for miles that there was no one, and in all that time there was only one bird, no people, no planes,
one bird,
just peace.
What type of bird?
No idea. It was very far away.
Okay.
And the point wasn't to look to see what type of bird it was.
Okay.
It took years, centuries, eons for nature to create these majestic, intoxicating, breathtaking places that seem like works of art. But this is just how the world works, how it became the wondrous thing we see today. You might think, no, this can't be that good, not touched by the hand of man. But you've got it all wrong. It is possible to utterly, deeply, completely fall in love with the world, wholly, with every fiber of your being. You can adore, idolize this creation if you just let nature take its course.
Yeah, I remember that one.
This is one. Haikus, filler ones. Haiku, violation. Yes, I name them because...
Yeah, it's just right around here.
My mind's been tainted from shotgun blast to my soul. I need salvation.
And that's just under F, and it's kind of the same thing.
Salvation.
Pocket paperbacks.
Oh,
If you want
I bet I'm going to go to a longer one.
Yeah.
I love the fact that the guy that was running something thought this was the greatest poem. Your imaginary soul weighs 21 grams.
Yeah, I remember this poem.
Yeah, no problem.
Different cultures call it different things. Your spirit, your soul. I know that we creatively believe there's something special we possess, but this elusive imaginary creature that lives within us causes much debate. Does it even exist? Is the soul real? So I found it funny that a doctor 100 years ago wanted to measure the weight of a soul. He found people sick, dying, and he weighed them just before they were about to die, and they weighed their corpses right after death. And what do you know? There was a difference in each person. The doctors found that each person was less than an ounce lighter, or about 21 grams. And this didn't prove anything. But it made me wonder, is 21 grams the weight we carry for our soul? Or do some souls carry more from the weight of the world? Is that why we're forced to share our stories, to lift our burden, so our invisible soul won't weigh us down anymore?
You know they made a movie called 21 Grams with Sean Penn?
No.
Yeah, it's a good movie too. It's really, really good. It's done made by a Mexican director, and it's fantastic. It's about heroin addiction. 21 grams.
Which
Really-
is not about the weight of soul. Although,
Right.
it could be in some existential level.
Yeah, on some. There's connections everywhere. Everywhere you look.
Haiku, unbounded.
Mm-hmm.
My unbounded love makes me fight for you against impossible odds.
Ah, you won.
I'm not going to read this one.
Why not?
Because the Lemons of Gift Giving is a long one.
Okay. Yeah, here's the short shots.
I'll give you one short shot and leave it at that. Quarrel.
You did it.
Through choppy waters, quarrel through life's twists and turns, till it's smooth sailing.
Nice. Happy. Do you find that life alone is the essence of your poetry? You know, all your experiences, everything you experience, is it, you filter that, and then that's where they are. Because Stephanie said about you, she said, you are a journalist.
Yes,
And
that's my degree.
that's your degree. And it shows that primarily you're a storyteller as a journalist.
Yes.
And help me explain, understand more, you know. So, okay.
I think,
Yeah.
would you like me to, I could read, we have time, do you want, what would you like? I could read a few for you here.
Yeah, a few shorties.
A few shorties. And we are going to haiku start here instead of
Excellent.
What do I have here?
Don't know.
There's a haiku called Eventually.
Yeah.
Out of the book, On a Rainy Day.
Yes.
On a Rainy Day.
Well, it's not raining, but it's cold.
No, I think the last time I saw this, it was a very rainy day.
Ah, yeah.
But these
That's
collection
right,
book
yeah.
titles and book titles are named after select pieces within them. So
Very
there
sensitive.
is something in here called Language of Untamed Spirit. Something in here called The Light in the Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Something in here that was called On a Rainy Day, and that's where the names came from. But anywho, this is called Eventually, haikus. Man-made parallel lines eventually cross. Nothing's truly straight.
That's true. That is true, isn't it? Nothing's really straight.
Enemies. We have too many enemies on Earth to let demons drive us mad.
Yes.
This seems like a bad ending for a short one. This one's blood.
Mm-hmm.
Left with you there, I watch us become bloodthirsty animals.
Mm.